I used to think the word danger came with noise, raised voices, broken things, obvious warning signs. I was wrong. It started quietly, almost flattering. My daughter would open the front door and find another boy standing there, flowers in hand, nervous smile, rehearsed speech. She was always polite, always kind. I'm really flattered. She'd say, but I'm not interested. Most of them shrugged it off and disappeared. One didn't. At first, it was easy to miss. He showed up again a week later, then again. For the third time, my husband and I noticed him on the door camera, standing a little too close to the door, waiting longer than necessary before leaving. My husband went outside that time. He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't loud. He was clear. She's not interested. You need to stop coming here. The boy smiled like he hadn't heard a word. She just needs time, he said. I know how to make her feel special. That's when my husband's tone changed. You're done here, he said. Do not come back. The boy walked away, but not before glancing back at the house like he was memorizing it. After that, my daughter stopped smiling when she came home from school. She'd drop her backpack by the door, go straight to her room and lock it. When I asked what was wrong, she tried to brush it off at first. Said she was tired, said school was stressful. Then one night, she broke. She told us he followed her between classes, waited outside bathrooms, stood too close, whispered things no one else could hear. Teachers noticed. Other students noticed. But noticing didn't stop him. One morning, my husband was leaving early for work when he froze in the driveway. There was someone in the tree near our front yard, watching the house, watching the sidewalk, waiting. My husband didn't think. He reacted. He shouted. The boy tried to climb down. My husband grabbed his jacket and dragged him away from the tree. I warned you, he said, shaking with anger. You stay away from my family. The boy didn't apologize. He said calmly, I'm just making sure she's safe. That sentence still makes my skin crawl. We called the police that day. They spoke to the boy. They spoke to his parents. We were told it would be handled. For a few days, it was quiet. Then my daughter woke us up screaming in the middle of the night. She'd gone to the bathroom and seen a shape outside her window. A phone, a light, someone taking pictures. By the time my husband ran outside, the yard was empty. The police came again. Reports were filed. Warnings were issued. At school, rumors started. He told people they were secretly together, that she was shy, that she just didn't want attention. Fake images started circulating, convincing ones. My daughter stopped wanting to leave her room. That's when I told her something I should have said sooner. You don't have to be polite to someone who scares you. I took time off work. I changed routines. I checked locks twice. But fear doesn't follow schedules. The day it happened, I'd been gone less than an hour. My phone rang. Her voice on the other end wasn't panicked. It was broken. Mom, she whispered. I'm scared. When I got home, police cars filled the street. He'd broken in, believed his own lies, believed resistance was just part of the story he'd invented. What he didn't know was that my daughter listened when I taught her to protect herself. That fear doesn't mean helpless. That survival sometimes means acting before you freeze. She did what she had to do. He survived. He was arrested. And for the first time since it started, the noise stopped. People ask how we didn't see it coming. We did. We just didn't know how loud quiet danger could be. And now, every lock clicks a little louder in this house. Not out of fear, but because we're still here.